guys? Ian Anderson, Seppo Paiu, Central Coast Disc Golf, and we are back out at Milo for another year of the Beaver State Fling presented by Keen. What do you feel about Milo, Seppo?
Milo is gorgeous. Really one of my favorite places to play, and I'm super stoked about this event.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, man. We have a fantastic feature card for round one. We got Kyle Crabtree, Kevin Jones, England McMahon, and Scott Weathers. And these are all, until Nate Sexton moved to Washington about 2 weeks ago, the best players in their state.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, kind of cool. I was thinking about that the night before. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
And then Eagle leading the pack there with that 1050 rating. Everybody else just a couple behinds. We're kicking off on hole one, which during Worlds was a par 5, par 4 now, and it's a tough one.
Yeah, definitely plays more like a par 4, especially on, the pro levels these days. And you gotta keep your drive really low off the tee, land about here, and then you gotta play over the road, which is out of bounds, and also gotta keep it low for the second shot.
Yeah, that second shot, you got the ceiling to worry about as well as the floor, because if you land on the road, you're not getting off it most of the time.
No, with the curb.
Yeah, exactly. Kyle Crabtree
seems to be doing perfect, actually.
I thought I was headed for that bush, man.
Yeah, it really looked like it, but he just missed it and also got a good skip, and that's the sweet spot, in the middle of the sweet spot.
You called it. Eagle McMahon with the instinct. That new fairway driver of theirs.
Keeping it nice and low, missing that last tree, and he is also in the sweet spot.
Yeah, 2 great drives. Your boy K. Jones. What's he ripping?
He is throwing H1V2. This is kind of a straighter one that he has, but it does have this little bit of stability, so he can count on the fade at the end, and seems like they all agree with the sweet spot.
Yeah, they do. That's 3 fantastic drives. Scott looking to keep pace with the rest of the card here. Ripping on a destroyer.
Little bit too much left. Gets a bad kick, and
he might be in that tree, Seppo.
Yeah, that's no good. Most likely will be laying up here.
Let's see what he's going to do. Awkward stance. Oh, he's going for this, Seppo.
And he gets the great skip, and that's unexpected.
Wasn't it?
To be honest, I did not think he would go for it, but he was a little bit on the side of that tree, so he had a little bit of a line, but still, definitely a risky play.
It was. Hey, thankfully, he poked through. Kyle Crabtree finishes pin high right. He'll have a putt for his birdie.
And he turns his disc over nicely, so he won't be skipping towards the road or fading to the road.
Yeah, that's the right miss, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And Eagle is doing actually the same exact thing.
Probably MD3?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Even a little bit closer. Kevin.
This is Kevin's M2.
M2?
Yeah. He wants to throw a mid-range here, even though he could throw a putter, but mid just because of the low ceiling.
See if he can start his day off with a birdie here.
And he can.
Man. That's the type of putt you don't want to start your day, but after you made it, you're pretty stoked.
You're super stoked, especially when he hit it in the dead center. Or whoever makes a putt like that, you're going to feel good.
That you are. Ooh. Looks like Scott's feeling good, too. What a birdie after that drive.
True. Yeah, that's right, actually.
Did not see that coming. Kyle, super solid on the green, as you'll see, and makes his putt for birdie as well. Eagle after great up is left with a pretty short putt.
I can't believe I just saw a star frame.
That's a tough one.
Not an easy hole.
Like I said,
not at all.
In Worlds, that would have been Star Eagles.
Wow. But yeah, it definitely plays as a par 4 for these guys, but still incredible that all of them got it, especially Scott being way out of the position.
Yeah. Kevin with the breath blow putt right there. You see that?
He does that. Even with his throws, he really does that.
Kind of focus on his breathing?
Yeah, I think, something to do with the pressure,
sure.
I think.
What's the play on hole 2 on this? What, the most beautiful green in disc golf almost.
Yeah,
it's
truly.
Up there.
Yeah, really only one way to attack it off the tee. If you're a right-handed player, you're going to be throwing hyzer. You can choose to go for a little bit higher one to bite off more of the fairway, or you can go for a little bit lower line. But however, you want to be on the green or on the fairway, and then you'll most likely have a pretty good look for a birdie.
Sure. Kyle taking the low line here, skipping around the corner, and you can have a look at it.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty far still, like 350 to the basket, I would say, but definitely in birdie range.
Eagle smashing this thing up on a hyzer. Coming right at Alex.
A little bit deep, but he's in the edge of the tree line, so he'll be fine.
I love it spinning on the ground right there.
Yeah, a lot of spin on his shots.
Kevin Jones.
And Kevin is actually throwing a little bit less stable driver because he wants to get that extra right to left movement. So he throws a lot of hyzer with a slightly understable driver, so he gets that pop up where it gets a little bit flatter and then it just goes to the left.
So cool to watch. Scott, this looks to be a little bit long. Yes, it is.
But he drops there nicely. He's in a decent position considering the drive.
Like you were telling me, this is the better miss.
Yeah, true. You don't want to be in the inside corner. That's the last thing you want to do.
Yeah, it is straight nightmare over there. Scott's fading out a little bit early on his second shot. He had a lot of work left to do there. He's still got a putt for his birdie, though.
Yeah, long one.
Kyle.
That was a good angle, just a little bit low. Another long look, definitely makeable for Kyle.
Yeah. Eagle looks to be ripping on a putter.
Yeah, he throws so far that he can really get advantage of this hole because he throws so far he can just be throwing putter for the second shot.
This is one of the longest drives in this hole I've ever seen from Kevin.
That must be one of them. Kevin is also throwing a putter just to beat up PA3.
Just taking this hole apart.
Yeah.
So well done. Kyle's got a look and he's got a backstop. Man, what a great bid.
Yeah, that was a good run. Seemed like a good line.
And Scott for 3. Also just fades out a little bit early. Eagle. There's a birdie.
He has 2 birdies so far.
Yeah, 2 for 2. Looks like Kevin will be the same here. And these are not gimmies. Nicely done. Man, Milo is just so beautiful.
It is. And this green is actually, you can easily have, rollaways. And in the practice, I was putting for birdie and took a 6 just because I was rolling away, like hitting the top, roll away.
Like down to the little creek area?
Yeah, and there's the bridge too. I went under it too.
No way. And Scott will be cleaning up his par after Kyle did. Waiting for the gallery to settle down there. Had a pretty good gallery for a Friday morning in the rain.
Yeah, 9 a.m.
Yeah. Yeah, it was threatening rain all day, but the weather was better than advertised.
Way better. We got some rain at times, but it was nothing bad.
Yeah, the only hard rainstorm was at lunch today.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it was pouring at that time.
I was glad to be not on the course. Eagle and Kevin, 2 for 2. Great starts. It's going to be tough to keep that going through hole 3, though.
True. We have this main line here, which is not very wide, but you can hit this gap with usually a putter or mid-range anhyzer if you're throwing backhand, and the sidearm also plays good. And then there is a right gap also, which people usually throw a sidearm.
Yep, yeah, I've seen sidearms or sidearm rollers, too.
Yeah.
An Eagle.
I heard about this play. An Eagle is going a roller, and he parked it.
It is. I've never, ever seen that.
Nobody has ever thrown a roller on this hole. I mean, backhand roller.
Right.
Sidearm roller, probably, but just backhand roller, it's insane.
Not only can he throw crazy shots, he can think up crazy shots.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Kevin's forehand finds a pretty early tree. That's going to be not a super easy par. And where that kicked is not a super easy par for Kyle
Yeah, that's
either.
a bad kick. Kevin actually got a decent kick because he didn't go too much off the side.
Yeah, if you go down to the left, you're looking at a pretty easy 5. It drops off and gets really wooded.
I haven't seen that play, actually.
Right, from Scott?
And that's a good play. I like it.
Yeah, thumbers are great in the woods if you got them. And that's a great upshot from Kevin.
Really good recovery, and he's going to be happy about that par.
Yeah, threading a lot of needles right there. Kyle unable to stick his thread through the needle.
Yeah, if you're off the fairway on this hole, it can really get nasty. I remember seeing Nate Doss really struggling on this hole a few years ago.
Yep. So that was a pretty good third shot from Kyle, which will save him a bogey. And that is a great forehand up with a Scott's Gator. That'll par. And Eagle went long with the roller, coming back for a birdie and a stroke on the card.
What a birdie with the roller. I didn't really understand the play when he was saying that he threw that. I was like, I don't know what you mean. And he's like, there's that log on the left side of the basket. I'm just trying to hit that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Eagle's something else.
Yeah. He's been playing disc golf also for a long time.
Yes.
So he's not like a newcomer. He's been doing this for a while.
Yeah, I think he started when he was like 9 or 10 or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, somewhere around there. Here's a good look at that roller. He told me that disc is as flippy as a 10-year-old DX Mamba.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the new, the Chinese Discmania.
Is it?
Stuff, yeah.
Yeah. The paper plate?
That pretty much seems to be, but probably good for amps.
I bet, right? I could throw that real far, Seppo. Hole 4, what are we doing?
This is some people say it's a must get, but it has few trees on the way. You want to miss them, obviously, and you want to land your disc over these little pieces of log that are left there. Yeah. Pretty short, usually a putter for most players, and left side, no good.
Yeah, there is a straight cliff, 5 feet left of those stump tree things. Eagle not worried, though? He's got a bird. You don't think he was lining up that one?
He was not. I don't think so. That's a little bit of a risky play because you might kick one of those trees that he was missing. That's the optimal line that Kevin showed there.
Yeah, beautiful. Scott? It's so funny, man. They get hit so much.
Yeah, they do. They're dead because they've been hitting so much.
Right, that's probably why they fell down. Kyle?
And that's a weird line.
It is, isn't it?
Over those stumps.
Barely missed them. He finishes pin high with a putt.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll take that.
Yeah. So Scott with that early tree hit, probably looking at a par. Oh, dang, he's running this.
Ooh. He knows it. He gave it a good bit.
He wanted that one. Kyle, great putt.
Very good too. Capitalizing after maybe not the ideal line that he was trying. But
yeah.
Still a 2.
Yeah, he was flirting with that cliff over there.
Yeah.
Just a couple feet away from dropping off. Eagle comes back for the 2. And Kevin will do the same. Some hot starts for those guys.
Kevin is he's 3
for 4, yeah. But Eagle 4 for 4.
Oh yeah, he is?
Yep.
Nice.
And Scott will clean up a par. Scott may be the best player in the world with a full-time job.
He has a full-time job?
Yeah.
Cool.
I want to say he works at like Boys and Girls Club.
He does, actually.
Is that what it is? Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
I remember.
Yeah. There's that fantastic putt from Kyle. 3 birdies in that one. I'm sure Scott disappointed in the par, but he'll get it going here. Like I said, Eagle 4 for 4.
Killing it.
Yes, let's kick it off to our sponsors.
Hey everybody, this is Kevin Jones. I'm here with my brand new Prodigy VP3 V2 backpack, and I'm loving this thing a lot. It's extremely lightweight. It's carrying all the discs I could ever ask for. It's pretty sturdy and durable. I've got my 2 putters up here, no problem. Room for a towel if need be. It's really lightweight, it's extremely efficient, and for all you, it's extremely affordable, so come check it out.
Love getting outside and challenging yourself to become better? How about spending time with family and friends, or just marveling at the pure joy of flight? Then you've come to the right place at the right time. Join the PDGA.
All right, guys, we are back to the action. Huge thanks to Prodigy Discs as well as the PDGA. What can they buy to support you, Seppo? What's the disc, man?
Sorry?
Your PA1. What Prodigy disc can these guys pick up? You got your new disc, right?
Yeah, PA1. Heck yeah. Go get my new King of the Forest PA1. Those are sick, and they were just recently restocked. So
awesome, man. Hole 5, one of the tougher par 3s out here, Seppo.
Yes, it really is. We're thrown from the cliff where you got to keep the disc really low. The branches are really low at about 380 feet.
Yeah.
So you got to really have a good control over the disc. And Kevin is throwing a D1 here, really keeping it low, and gets the big skip.
He got a great skip right there.
That is a great drive. This is a super bonus birdie if
Isn't
you get
it?
one.
I heard our boy Sias got it.
Sias got
Yeah.
it. I can see that actually because he likes to throw those overstable discs with the Anheuser, and it really fits this hole.
Kyle finishing left after kicking a tree there. He's kind of hanging out with Eagle, who threw his PD. Looks like a destroyer here from Scott.
And we're seeing everybody else but Kevin throw a little bit too high.
Yeah.
And as I said, it really is difficult to keep it low enough because we're thrown from a cliff and having to go down and having to keep it under these branches. It's probably 6 feet at most.
Yeah, it's a tiny, tiny gap. That was Eagle in up, and that was Kyle right after him. Scott's got a look, but this green is tough, Seppo.
It really is. But he has a good angle to it. And
little tickle, no love there. Kicks out Kyle from the backside of the green. Saves his par nicely. And I don't think I've seen a better drive.
that must be one of the best drives I've seen on this hole.
Like rollers can get there, but the air shot you just never see get that perfect skip that Kevin got.
Yeah, he threw really overstable D1, so he was smashing it in Anheuser, waiting for it to get past the branches and then fade and then skip.
This selection for the skip, right?
Yep.
Smart guy. Eagle cleans up par as well, and Scott's got to clean up. No worries there.
Almost got the birdie.
He did. Real close. Brian Geist giving a good look at Kevin Jones slow-mo. He's got some flair, man.
Yeah, Kevin has a really cool style. He has a unique style, I would say.
Yeah, totally dig it. It's catch an eagle there with that birdie. That's, like you said, bonus birdie.
Yeah, very bonus.
And we are on to hole 6, the Philobatros hole, par 5, 850. What's the play, Seppo?
So here you really just want to avoid the left side and then also a little bit of the right side. Right side is not that bad, but off the tee you can really just go for a long hyzer and then you'll be able to attack this beautiful green. The second shot I would say is where the challenge is, not so much the drive.
Yeah, you're just throwing a hyzer off the tee, right? And then you got to throw a kind of a touchy flex usually for your second.
This is not ideal. It's not going to be too bad because, as I said, the right side is not that bad because you can really go far in there. But it's not ideal. I'm sure Kevin is going more to the left.
Eagle, this thing's flipping up too.
So there's some wind, it seems like, because both of them did the same exact thing. And I know that they're not going for that position. They would be dumb if they did. I'm sorry.
Not wrong. Kyle? Looks like it'll land in the fairway.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Pretty perfect placement.
And Eagle and Kevin can still get to the basket. It's just not the exact thing they wanted.
Yeah, it's going to be a much trickier shot. Withers? This will play.
Yeah, that's perfect. He's right there with Kyle.
All right, let's see what we got for our second shot. See if anybody tries to test the green. I'm sure at least Eagle and Kevin will.
Yeah.
Scott definitely has that power to get there as well. Looks like Kyle probably shooting for the little plateau up here.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's perfect, actually.
Yeah. Pitcher on the corner.
Yeah,
take a
he
birdie.
can have the all the way hyzer from there. Doesn't have to do any tricks.
Scott, he can throw far.
Nice turn on it. Very nice turn.
Okay.
It seems like he's maybe putting for an eagle.
I think you're right. Right at the corner there. Eagle? Yeah, that's that first run PD again.
He threw so much Anheuser on that thing.
It still came out though, man.
And it came out fast.
Yeah, and
he might be in the worst spot on the hole actually, because he's like the furthest behind the corner you can be, looking it from the basket. There's like no way to get to the basket from there.
Kevin Jones though,
going past.
You said that was his X1?
Yeah, that's his X1, and he actually talked about this shot. He said he wanted to rather turn it too much over and not be in that corner.
That's a smart play.
Yeah, it really is.
Kyle, probably hoping for a little bit better shot from there.
Yeah, he had a lot of room there to work with. Not the ideal shot from him.
Yeah, and I'm looking in Eagle's direction, but that's where he was. And that's his dad, Pat, right
Wow.
there watching him.
He didn't have anything.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said after he crawled out of there. He said, I had absolutely nothing. And he has to resort to this for his fourth. Man, that's a long par putt.
That really is. And this is a hole that Eagle is thinking about eagling.
Yeah.
And not parring.
I know, right? And he just missed his 5. He's
Putting for bogey.
He is. Kevin's putting for 3, though.
Ooh, K. Jones.
That was smashed.
He putted that so hard and kept it so low. I can't believe how he can do that. Because he has a push putt, but he kept it so low all the way.
Man, near perfect.
Perfect
too.
hit. Pro side.
What were you saying he calls
Jones.
those was free throws?
Yeah, that's Kevin calls them free throws for himself. Not gimmies, but a free throw.
Too funny.
Nice. 2 eagles.
Incredible.
Nice pot. And also a good catch from the basket, actually.
Right.
Got a little bit of help there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Heisered in just in time. Kyle for birdie. Leaves it just short there. That is going to take a par. Eagle looking for a 6. The nightmare continues, Seppo.
Yeah, not a very good hole for him, obviously, but he's a pro disc golfer. He's
He'll
top
bounce
3
back.
in the world, so he's gonna get back on track really fast.
That he will. Do you think if a whole Eagle could just crush? It's his hole, you know?
It's his hole,
Yeah.
and he knows it. I'm sure he's bummed, but he'll get back to it.
I'm sure he'll make up for it the next time he plays it.
And here we have the nice putt.
Just slide it right in.
That was beautiful.
And Kevin and Scott getting 4 strokes on Eagle.
That's crazy.
When's the last time someone got 4 strokes on Eagle in one hole?
Might not have happened in a couple years,
Right?
Honestly,
Yeah.
on one hole.
Yeah. Hole 7, though. It's like an island fairway almost,
Yeah,
right?
so here you just want to stay on the fairway. Both sides, the asphalt and beyond is OB. So you really just want to stay on the grass, and then you can bite however much you want off the fairway, get close to the basket, or just bite 300 feet off the tee. But main thing is stay on the grass and get a look for a birdie.
Kevin Jones.
So Kevin is throwing his really beat up D1, trying to keep it straight on that road for a while, but still have that D1 finish so it skips off.
Yeah.
And does it really good.
Yeah, played it perfectly.
The wind was tough. As you can see that flag there, it doesn't seem like it's going that much, but it's right to left wind, which is actually pretty tough on this hole.
Yeah, and that's a PD too, so that's got some stability.
Yes.
But still did not come back in time, and that is unfortunately OB for him. Kyle looking to not make the same mistake. Well, he's not going to be OB right,
Oh, makes the opposite mistake.
but gosh, they never sit over there. They just,
No, they don't. And especially in this wind, right to left, I saw that a lot of times today.
Yep. Eagle? Looks to be
This is beautiful. I love this shot.
smashing on a PD2,
Keeps it straight for a long time, and then just a soft finish.
right? Really well done. Should be a pretty easy up and down birdie for him. So we are 450 feet from the pin at the DC. It's no easy up and down, Seppo.
No, not easy. And, best case scenario at this point is a par. You don't want to mess it up any more than that.
Right? So he's looking at a bogey, honestly.
Yeah.
Kyle's third as well.
This looks good.
Yeah. Biting off a little more distance.
Okay, that's that'll be a very long look for a par.
Yeah, and you can see it's a little bit gusty right now, making that ever more difficult. We got a forehand up from Kevin.
Yeah, that's my old A2 actually.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Eagle. His second shot on this par 4. Hanging out with Kevin over there.
Yeah. They should be both taking their birdies.
Yeah, they don't miss those. And Scott will be up next.
Interesting choice with the sidearm. I mean,
Isn't it?
If you prefer it, yes, but there was just so much room on the right
Yeah.
side. I would always
I saw
take
that.
myself.
I was thinking the same thing while filming, but Scott really likes his little flex forehands up with
Yeah,
the
you know, it's
personal preference.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he loves those little gator ups. Kyle gave it a bid for par, but it's going to end up with a 5. That is a 3 from Kevin, though. And after that eagle, he's 7 down through 7, Seppo.
Oh wow, he's really hot tamales right now.
He is cooking. Eagle getting back on track in a hurry, which is nice to see.
Yeah, I had no doubt. He's been doing it for so long, and it's his job. He can't really, give up.
Yeah, you don't get to 1050 with a terrible mental game.
Yeah.
You know, like letting your round snowball.
Yeah. No, Eagle is not that way. He's a fighter.
Yeah, sure is. Scott and Kyle with some disappointing bogeys, but I mean, just bogeys happen if you don't get it and bounce off the tee.
Yeah, it really does. And bogey after going OB, not so bad after all. It's pretty much what you expect from going OB.
Yep. Tale of 2 scores there with a couple 3s, couple 5s, and Kevin Jones, like I said, 7 through 7, has a 4-stroke lead on this feature card.
Wow.
Killing it. A hole 8. You're just playing for 3, right, Seppo?
Yeah, pretty much. It's kind of a betweener hole. I think it's more of a par 3 because of how short it is. But off the tee, you can go many different ways as long as you're on the grass, past the middle trees that you can see there on the fairway. You'll be fine, and you'll most likely get your 3. And this is the big arm play. If you got the arm, you're going to be bombing hyzer around those trees.
This is crushed.
That really is. And not very many people in this event are doing that.
Yeah.
And we have all the biggest arms.
Eagle McMahon, also a very big arm, rips of 78 miles an hour. And that's a very easy 3 from there.
That is very easy. True. Yeah.
Scott's going to show you the normal play.
Yeah, this is the most common thing to do on this hole, and that's actually a perfect shot too.
Yeah, it really opens up over there on the left.
Yeah, anything past those 2 trees for these guys, they'll be taking their 3s most likely.
Yes, but there's no curb on the island too, which makes it...
so you can slide it there.
Yeah, it makes it really easy. Once you get off the tee clean, that is, which Kyle looks to be doing. Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
No, perfect.
Should be looking at all 3s in case something goes horribly wrong. Or sorry, unless something goes horribly wrong. Another forehand gator up from Scott.
Well played. Right before the island on the asphalt and just skip it there.
Kyle?
Oh my goodness, that was beautiful.
I love the little flexes.
My favorite shot, and that's why I have the PA1 as my signature disc, because it's overstable and I can do that kind of stuff.
Nice, man. There's Kevin, just laying up beautifully. And Eagle will be doing the same. No sense in running this one. Yep, that'll be a par. Scott with the longest of the par putts, which isn't much. Converts nicely. We're looking at a par frame. What did you do off the tee here, Seppo?
I threw F5 roller.
Whoa.
Not expected.
How'd it work?
I took bogey.
Did it roll OB?
Roller was perfect. Threw my second shot. I was touching some of the grass, but the grass was kind of on the asphalt, so I was just barely out of bounds. Yeah, but still took my 4.
All right.
Nothing too bad.
Yep. Nothing you can't come back from. There are all those pars. Kevin's still leading the crew. 7 down through 8. That's pretty good last I checked. And we'll be looking at hole 9, but they're about to open up for us, Seppo.
Yeah, so here you can really bomb your biggest drive you have. Just try to avoid the left side because it's out of bounds. People will be turning their drivers over, sometimes even too much. So the further you get, obviously, the easier it gets. The second shot is going to be most likely a putter or a mid-range anhyzer or a sidearm.
Yeah, if you turn it over too much, you end up with a long upshot.
Yeah.
If you don't turn it over enough, though, you're going to go OB.
Yeah, it's pretty tricky.
Uh-oh.
It holds pretty nice.
Get all the way over there.
Okay, wow. Yeah, he threw it far enough where, yeah.
That's where it had to go. If it was
that's
going to land in bounds.
That's where it had to go for sure.
This is a Sea Line PD from Eagle. Said he's had this in the bag for 3 years at this point. 74 miles an hour. And that is 510 feet off the tee of the fairway.
That is dirty.
It is pretty good. Scott, this one's turned over too much.
And that's what happens very often on this hole, actually. You'll
Yeah.
see so many people do that because they don't want to go to the left.
Kyle,
Oh, come on.
sit.
No.
Oh, man. That almost checked up.
Almost, yeah.
Thought about it.
Oh, nice. This is actually also another common play on this hole, a thumber second shot, because the basket fits, or basket is located nicely for the thumber.
Yeah, he shaped that beautifully.
Yeah.
Should be able to save his par, which after an OB drive you'll take.
Yes.
We got a second shot coming up from Scott. Still got a little bit of work left to do here.
Almost puts it in.
Almost Steph Curry that thing right there. That is a little bit long. Still, it's got a birdie look. Kev, getting creative here with the hyzer line with the A2.
Yeah, he really doesn't have much else.
Yeah,
Has to
that
go
tree.
over the trees. Very nice shot.
Fantastic. Should be looking at a birdie.
So check out Eagle's stance.
Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah. He has his right leg in front.
You know what the deal is?
He feels comfortable with it. He's been doing it for a while now. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know.
Interesting. Oh, Scott can't convert on the birdie putt. He'll end up taking a par. He's usually good for those jump putters. He is deadly with those. Kevin for birdie.
Just a little right side.
Man. He's been killing it, too.
Has to take another par.
He does,
So
right?
tough.
His, what, second par? Third par?
Third par.
Yeah. And that's a stroke on the card for Eagle.
Yeah. Good birdie.
Yeah, really taking no time bouncing back from that 7. And Scott dropping in. That will be a par for him.
Eagle with the hawk face.
Man, he earns it though. He hucks it real far.
He really does.
Yes, he does. And he gets a stroke on the card. Gets it within 3 of Kevin. And that'll be all we got for part 1. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm giving away a Seppo and Kevin signed X1 or an H1V2, I think. Oh,
Yeah,
V2s?
You have a bunch of discs.
I do.
But we're gonna be giving away H1V2.
H1V2?
Yeah.
Deal. All right, guys. Thanks for watching this one. We'll catch you in part 2.